Hello, hi, and howdy, everyone. Welcome to the channel. This is a video I've been wanting to do for a long time. Hardcore Cobblemon. I'm going to flash the title screen here. Cobblemon. Eternal Skies. Hardcore. I think Cobblemon is awesome. I think Forever Worlds are awesome. I think there is an underrated market waiting to be prowled on for kind of like long play, unedited Minecraft content, especially in the Cobblemon sphere. I feel like it's a little underrated. So this is going to be a video series where we gather around, play some Cobblemon, experience how terrifying it is to almost get one shot by a move you didn't know was 4 times effective, and hopefully we last a really long time. There's a few rules. I'll go ahead and put those on the screen. There is an enforced level cap that we're going to be following. That's very interesting. We'll be able to see that through the trainer card. There is death. That's it. It's the end of it all. If we die, we die. Whiting out in a battle also results in dying, so we gotta be careful when doing literally every single fight. We cannot run away from any fight that is a gym leader or an Elite 4 or higher, but like a normal Pokemon trainer roaming around, because you'll see, we don't know what they've got. We can run from them. And also have fun. I am not great at building, but I thought it would be a lot of fun to go on this journey with everybody. If you guys don't know, the only other video on my channel that I've posted making content is my testimony. I am Christian. I am a follower of the Lord, and I'll be talking about him too. A lot of my life experiences, just hanging out while we talk and game together. So if that's not your cup of tea, you're welcome to leave, but remember that I love you and the Lord loves you. Let's get it, everybody. Seed. So, I have done this challenge a few times. The key is to not be bad at the video game. The key is kind of just really taking your time, learning what each gym leader has, type advantages. I'll be needing to basically like print a type chart and put that like on my wall, probably. Type charts is so important. It's also important to note that we're running a lot of mods, so this is the Cobbleverse mod pack, and I've added just a few things like whiting out when you die. There is hunger. I believe there's hunger involved, so we might want to check our data packs real quick. Oh yeah. Regional bias GMAX, that's awesome. Let's get that. So, hunger is here, so we're still gonna have to make food, but no Minecraft mobs spawn. So, in terms of death, it's kind of just us not getting demolished by a wild Pokemon or a legendary or a gym battle. That's kind of the big one there. And also, not dying to fall damage, not getting slaughtered by a Gengar, because Pokemon, via a mod, I think like Fight or Flight, sometimes in certain light levels and in certain environments, get very mad, and that is very dangerous. I have lost a few of these attempts to a Pokemon just being very mad at me. I'm very excited though. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the game volume down. I've had a little bit of experience, like I've said, playing this mod pack and playing this mod pack in hardcore specifically. And I always go kind of for the same starters. I think fighting is just, I love fighting as a move, as a type. So I might go with Hisuian Rowlet, because grass coverage is so good early game for the first like 2.5 gyms, maybe 3. And Pokemon Legends Arceus is my favorite game. Yeah, I think we'll do Hisuian Rowlet. I haven't done him yet. How Cobbleverse works, which shout out to the devs who made Cobbleverse and put all this work into Cobbleverse. It is my favorite Cobblemon mod pack. It's kind of really revived my interest in the game. There will be gyms that you have to fight, and as you fight a gym and your progression goes up, you'll unlock new things to do in the world, new world terrain, new structures, and as you unlock those things and you continue to advance, like beating gyms and eventually get to the Elite Four, you unlock more and more and more in the world, and it goes through the first 3 regions of Pokemon, so you'll have the Elite Four from the first 3 regions, and then also, you know, all of the gyms. Shinies are in here. There's a lot of really exciting stuff to do. Oh my gosh, I'm frightening. There's a lot of really exciting stuff to do. But it takes a little bit to get there. So the first episode's probably just going to be setup. If you're interested in any of the mods that we're running, you can go ahead and leave a comment if you'd like to run this yourself and aren't sure kind of how to edit a mod pack. I use Modrinth. Again, you can leave a comment. I'd love to help. This is a very bad spawn. Oh my god, there's a town out there, but oh my goodness. There is not a tree to be seen in like a 400-mile radius. Some things that we're gonna want to do, or that I would like to really do, are establish like a bunch of bases in different biomes, and do the whole Pokédex. So have a living dex in our boxes, because we have enough box space for it. Shiny living dex obviously would be awesome, but we gotta take things one step at a time in hardcore. So, when you throw a Pokeball and it catches a Pokemon, if it doesn't catch, there is a chance they will bomb rush you out of anger. So, I'm hoping this doesn't go terribly. Rock fire would be huge. Okay, cool. It would be huge if it happened, but it didn't. Pokemon will chase you for quite some time, and with no trees, I probably won't want to try and catch anything else for a while. I'm also going to want to stay out of the water, because I've learned that... Well, I'm in the water when I say that, but I've learned just how dangerous the water is. There's a few Pokemon, Barraskewda and Carvanha Sharpedo, that are very fast and aggro from a very long distance and will stay on you the entire time. So it's very dangerous. Even in a boat, I've had one of my friends die even while they were in a boat, which was so upsetting. So we're gonna want to be super careful around the water. Getting a Pokemon that can fly early game is going to be huge. But, we're really not in a place to do that right now. I think the goal for today is being able to crush Brock. So Brock is our first gym. You'll see they've started us with a map. Actually, we've got a little bit of map already. Brock is our first gym. And crushing Brock, I feel like, is probably the easiest. Brock and Misty are our first 2 gyms. It's very, very easy, but we actually have to train and get high up there. I would really like to have one of my favorite Pokemon, Mudbray. I would love to have him on the team as early as possible, so I might go out of my way to hunt for a Mudbray. Pokeball's freaking awesome. And yeah, I think getting Rowlet to Decidueye, once we settle down at that town over there, I'll go ahead and show you guys the level cap system, because there is a level cap system. It's a really cool structure. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Hello, Sandy Gast. Sorry. It's not your name, Bramlin. That was disrespectful to you. This is a cool structure, but I don't know what it is, so we are going to get out. We could probably sit down and farm some of these water types, but I would really like to get to the town first. So I'm going to prioritize getting us there. But it's just such a peaceful experience. Yeah, you'll see there's a basculin out there who I think would have eaten us for lunch and dinner if we'd been in the water a little too long around him. But it's just such a peaceful experience. Cobblemon, I'm sorry, the desert temple? Cobblemon, but specifically Cobbleverse, is so cool. So much fun. The progression system is just so amazing. Where is that Golurk? I don't think I died of fall damage here. Yeah, hey buddy. I don't know what type you are. I don't have any blocks. Golett, hi. If you outspeed an Oko, this is over. And I'll just call this a fail and we'll try again a different day. Okay, defense roll. I think we're totally fine. I would like to catch this guy. I'll go one more. Yeah, we're totally chill. That's awesome. I really like Golurk a ton. It is a criminal shame we don't have a good ball for him, so Premier is what he's getting, but I love Golurk. Golurk is awesome. His shiny, super underrated. Welcome to the team, buddy. Super underrated. I really like it a lot. That would be a really fun one to hunt. And I'm thinking when we get to the town, we could name all these fellas. This is so silly. Also, I've never had a run where I just don't have tools because there's no trees. I could have made the much smarter decision of, suspicious sand? Of just not breaking into this desert temple with my bare fists. But I know that these aren't rigged normally. Like there's some Cobblemon, or maybe Cobbleverse specific editions of structures that are not rigged in the normal way and are super dangerous. This, however, I believe is just a very normal desert temple that I know how to deal with, so early game loot could be huge. Or my hubris, as it often does with man, will kill me. While I'm sitting here punching this stone in the darkness, how are you? How are you doing? What have you been up to? Fall is so upon us, and here, where I live, it is freezing cold already. It's in like the 40s. I know that's not freezing, but it's quite cold, especially for this time of year. What are you doing to stay warm? You have anything you like to do specifically in the fall? Leave them in the comments below, along with your guess if this kills me or not and ends the video. I feel like a fool. It's because I am a fool. I'm digging too far in. When it gets really cold out, seasonal depression is pretty hard, so I tend to have a harder time being motivated to do things, but I've just really felt it put on my heart to make YouTube content like this. I've always loved gaming, and I've kind of always wanted to spend that with somebody, but live streaming has just never been my jazz. And I don't know, I thought this could be cool. I'm hoping this reaches somebody, and somebody can just shove this on their second monitor while they're doing literally whatever else it is they want to do. And I'm hoping they get a kick out of it the way I'm getting a kick out of doing it. And it would be cool, but just building a small community of people who dig this kind of content, dig Pokemon. Speaking of Pokemon, if you are still here, what are you feeling about Z-A? Lots of leaks just came out. As of recording this, I think it's the 13th of October. We just got a absolute buttload of leaks. Tons and tons and tons of leaks. Okay, it's rigged normally. I did not die. We just got a ton of leaks regarding not just Z-A. I won't talk about it here, but not just Z-A, but kind of like the future of Pokemon and where that's going to be going. So, have you seen those? How you feeling about those? I'm personally really excited. I think you have to be luxury balls. You have to be really careful when it comes to Game Freak. I think setting your expectations right is very important. Love the diamond horse armor for the horses that aren't in this game. I think setting your expectations is really important when it comes to Game Freak, but Z to A at least looks awesome-ish. I'm very excited. I think even with its downfalls, it's still going to be a blast to play. And yeah, if you've seen any of the leaks and you've got any feelings about them, you should give a shout in the comments. Especially Gen 10. I think I'm not getting out of here without breaking my fists. I think that's going to be really exciting. Please don't suffocate me. Thank you. Okay, Pokemon aggro easier when it's dark. So we are going to skip-a-doobly dabble over to this town that is conveniently located right on the beach side, where I need it to be. I did not know this town could spawn here on the beach. Wow. I mean, look at that. I should really be more careful, but like, look at that. Sorry. Terrible angle. Oh my gosh. Beautiful though, huh? Cobblemon with shaders especially is such a crazy experience. Speaking of crazy experiences, there is a currency system you can kind of see down in the bottom. Oh, I'm covering it. Ideally, you could see down in the bottom right-hand corner that there is a currency system, and that's not going to super come in handy outside of buying stuff when we end up getting to a department store. Oh, warp scrolls. Those are going to make a lot of things easy once we finally have wood. But yeah, there is a currency system, which is very interesting. You get money through defeating trainers and even just defeating wild Pokemon, though you obviously get more money for defeating trainers and the like. And then you can buy things at a department store, which is very nice, but the department store is kind of... It's kind of hard to find. It's in like one specific... I lost every word I've ever had. It's in like one specific village that is very, very big, but has a lowered chance of spawning. So it's going to take us a while to find it, but it's very well worth it. I do feel a little bit better now that we're here, though. We could probably start grinding up once we hit the Pokemon Center. Maybe fight some trainers. And talk about level caps. So, you can see I have a trainer card here. That's our level cap. That's going to be changing every single time we do a gym. And it's also going to show us all of the available trainers that we can fight and what level their Pokemon are, which is really cool for us. But as of right now, we're kind of just going to try and get to level cap and then try and meet Brock, and that'll be a great starting point. It is going to be a little tough though. Early game inventory management is kind of nuts. It's just, I mean, I'm sure you guys have noticed I've been picking up stuff left and right. There is a ton of inventory management to do. But it's also important, especially early game. That's for backpacks. Especially early game, where balls are harder to come by. We can go ahead and spend this rare candy, though. Wow! 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 Okay, well... we don't need to train Rowlet, I guess. That's... I mean, we still should, but... wow! That's awesome! He can evolve. He learned Ominous Wind. Rowlet is probably going to be our... Stake is huge. Rowlet's probably going to be our carry for first gym if we can't find a desert for Mudbray. who... Funny story about Mudbray. I did not actually like him until I play Dungeons and Dragons, and I made a character who really loves horses, and that kind of incidentally got me personally into horses. And so now I really love horses, and I've really been loving horse Pokemon. And Mudbray just, I don't know, he's just kind of the quintessential horse outside of Rapidash, because Mudbray's kind of like a donkey. Mudsdale is the horse, but he's like just the horse. That's all he is. He can carry 1 billion pounds on his back, and he's huge and beautiful, and he's just a horse. And I really love that. His shiny is... It's like fine. It's not terrible. I would have preferred, I think, maybe almost anything else, but I'm happy it changes, because as a Gengar stan, I could have been worse, and I understand that. So, I'm happy to have what I have, but I wish it was a little more. Thank you so much, Mr. Villager, for your bed. Cool. I think there's not a lot of space to settle down here, and I don't love that it's just surrounded by ocean, so I think we'll just be pit stopping in here, probably for some training before we go ahead and head to Brock. This is the there's like only 2 trees in 400,000 blocks of where I've been born, so I think we'll be taking those trees as well. And then I think we're gonna head out of here. Yeah. I think let's finish looting, fight some trainers, and see where that takes us. I've noticed my hunger hasn't gone down, so something with the hunger system might be busted. Or I've just not been... Well, that's cool. I've just maybe not been running around enough. Oh my gosh, wow. Oh, Pokérod. What? Holy moly, we can fish. Okay, so that's really, really big because the only way to get a Pokérod is to get like a smithing template upgrade, which are only found in, you know, loot chests. And when you're early game, mid game, kind of even late game, looting can be very dangerous. You need a lot of armor because of explosions and like trapped structures and the like. So that's huge. Getting one that we don't have to craft, that allows us to go fishing. Gyarados patterns, that opens up so many doors that I don't think will open for a while, but is so unbelievably cool. I have not actually properly explored fishing yet, but I am so excited. Speaking of excited, we should get excited for Dartrix. Putting respect on his name. Beautiful. Love the little changes they made for Dartrix to determine that he's Hisuian. Beautiful creature. Beautiful. I love all the Hisuian forms, and I am a little biased because I love Legends Arceus so much. But man, so beautiful. Also, Dartrix is one of the best mid-evos. I really like a lot of mid-evos, but Dartrix is just one of my favorites. I don't know. He's so quick. Why are you level 22, Delcatty? Skitty. Holy smokes. But he's just so quintessentially owl in the same way that like Mudbray is just so quintessentially horse. And I love that. He's just the most owl we've ever seen an owl. Should go ahead and take a look at his moveset. It's great to have access to flying type moves as well to handle grass types. Shadow Sneak priority move. Yeah. And then Razor Leaf. And I'll probably take Synthesis for self heals. Oh, oh. Oh, the ghost type. I actually didn't know Goldet was a ghost type because I'm a very smart Pokemon player. That's awesome. Let's fight the rest of the trainers here. Grab the rest of the berries. Grab the wood. Honestly, maybe go fishing. What's up, Fullaby? And then see where that gets us. And I'm so sorry that I am just going to inevitably slap the Pokédex open across the entire page because it chills in your offhand. Hello, Drowning Man. But yeah, I don't know. I've felt led to make content. Excuse me. I've just felt led to make content and have a space where I can kind of talk about the Lord and what he's done for me, but also not have the pressure of making edited content because that's just so difficult for me and I really don't find that enjoyable. And seasonal depression is tough, so I've really been putting this off, but I'm excited. I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I think we have been here before. Yes, we have. Okay. Wood. Let's break down the only 2 trees that are here, and then maybe fish. And then skedaddle. Oh, okay, no, they're not the same person. They're just twins. Hello, Scientist Travin. Wow. That's awesome. I love that. Nope. What? What? Oh, Snubble. I hate that they put berry bushes in these towns. Because all the Pokemon just walk into them and get hurt all the time. Oh, eject button. That's interesting. I don't really think I have a need for that, but it's cool. So yeah, I've just felt so led to it. I mean, I've kind of wanted to serve the Lord by talking about him and all that he's done for me, and having a space where I can use my interests to hang out with others instead of just being alone all the time. Thank you very much, Mr. Sandbot. And yeah, I'm really excited. I've said that a lot, and I'll say it again because it's true. I am very excited. I would be more excited if I remembered how to play Minecraft. A lot of trainers here, though, which is nice. And we're kind of crushing it. Maybe it's because all these trainers have 1 Pokemon each, and that is it. So it's not really proving to be a problem, but crushing it regardless, we take our wins. I still can't believe that we spawned where there is not a tree within like a 400,000 mile radius of us. We might have to get on the ocean, as much as I don't love that because of how dangerous it is. Portable crafting, by the way, life-changing. If you find it mildly to severely irritating that you have to open the crafting table 500,000 times and then you place it and you lose it, portable crafting is the mod for you. I add it to literally everything. It's basically quality of life for me at this point. But yeah, we might have to leave via boat, which I would really not love to do if possible. I'm definitely gonna remember the name of this town being Winston, and like Winston, and I'm not gonna be shocked at all. It's a custom tree. I don't think this will drop saplings because they're custom placed. I'm so... Ooh. Okay. So... That's awesome. But I think that's impossible. Well, if the Lord so wills it, we will catch him in one great ball and then run away from him as fast as we can. Sup, Great Tusk? F3 plus B hitboxes. I'm not even gonna wait. I'm not gonna wait to see if that caught or not. Yeah, it didn't. Okay. Cool. That's fine. It was one great ball. That's such a cool spawn, though. Absolutely love the Paradox Pokemon to bits and pieces. They are so incredibly sick. I think the past Pokemon, as much as I do love Miraidon over Koraidon, I do think the past Pokemon are... Their designs are cooler. It might just be the fact that they have more color to them that I really dig, but I do think that they are more interesting to perceive than the future Pokemon. We are super high special defense, maybe? Yeah, super high special defense. That's very good, thank you. Ooh, I'm gonna hurt myself if I end up if I end up pecking on a confusion. No, Chansey, baby. Oh, oh, Chansey. Thank you, Dartrix. Oh, Chansey. Oh, why does Leifdew have more than one PP? Trainer, whatever, I don't remember your name. Why? No, Cheryl. Cheryl, stop it. I am gonna be here forever. Okay, that's fine. If I can crit on a peck, maybe? Oh my gosh. Dartrix is doing so good at not killing himself, though. Oh my goodness. And you snapped out of your confusion that early, Dartrix. Goat. It's really engaging gameplay. But honestly, this is just sometimes what Pokemon is. I wish it would sweet kiss me when I was within Oko range. Ow. Instead of sweet kissing me. Jump scare. When I'm not in Oko range. Like right before, because then it'll... Come on, baby. Don't life do. Oh! Oh, we might have it here. Oh. Cheryl, this Chansey can't be your only Pokemon, can it? Oh my gosh. Dartrix, baby, we're so close. I think this is GG if Dartrix doesn't hurt himself. Oh, Sweet Kiss missed! Oh! Dartrix! Oh, Cheryl, that was... Not to be rude, that was awful. That's the worst fight I've ever had. That was all terrible. Thank you for the fight, Cheryl. I will remember that never. I do see, interestingly, Ash Ketchum on the map. I'm not super sure how smart of an idea it is to go fight Ash Ketchum with a level 23 Dartrix and a level 15 Gullet, but... Hey, Ash. Oh, this is Brendan. Never mind. I did not know Ash had a twin named Brendan. I did not know Razor Leaf could miss. Yep. It says it right there. Cool. And this is why Dartrix's dual typing being grass falling is so freaking cool. Thank you, Brandon. I really appreciate that. I think it is maybe time to head out. I've actually never fished before. So I think we should go fishing while we're right here next to the world's largest body of water. I've never done this before, so I don't anticipate this going well. But I do know it'll be a water type, so I think it'll be okay. Ah. Good to know garbage is still an option. So lore is actually probably great then. Maybe mending too. Oh! Chinchou! Whoa! You're not a Pokemon I particularly have a feeling about, but that's so cool. Level 21 too. So we could probably grind up to level 25 here. And then swap off and let Gullet get some levels in. And then maybe steamroll Brock. How do you feel about that, Dartrix? That's good. I'm thinking we could probably get us like a second grass type, but oh, Miku. I really do think that Dartrix will be okay. Ooh. Okay, safeguard. I just realized he's level 27. It might be able to OHKO us. No, we're okay. We outspeed. We're fine. That's huge, though. That was a really good one. He popped like a balloon. Get those slime balls because, Oh, hey, Olive. Don't drown, buddy. Because, so, mobs don't spawn. Like, normal Minecraft mobs don't spawn. So, when we want to get mob drops, we're gonna have to buy them from the department store. If we are ever blessed with seeing it. And grind them from the Pokemon that drop them. Because, like, some Pokemon will drop the items in place of the Minecraft mobs. So, this is I spawned on an island in the middle of the world's biggest ocean. I'm gonna have to use, like, some of our 5 wood and pray to God Almighty that we do not get jumped. I definitely almost just made like 140 cherry buttons, which would have been awful and inexcusable of me. We're just gonna book it though, I think. Brock's gym jump scare is that way, so we might want to head this way just to get a head start off. I think it would be cool to maybe... That could be a good buy on Badlands. Survive like 5, maybe 8, 10 days in an episode. Just so... Mantine! Huh. Just so, you know, not too much content, not too little. Not spending too much time gaming. I'll probably be playing here and there in between. I mean, I'm gonna get some stone and iron off the stony shore, though. I'll definitely be building in creative mode in between, and then walking you guys through what I built. But otherwise, I probably won't play too much offline. Because I think it would be really cool to have this experience be something we totally share. And to anybody who is still watching, I really appreciate it. I really do. I know this content is not everybody's cup of tea. Hello, Sandile. But I don't know. I hope it finds an audience. I hope it finds the like 5 hyper-specific individuals who I know would be into this. Because I think that'd be neat. I really do. I know that this video will come out before ZA, and then I will be absolutely obliterated to the realm of shadows when ZA comes out. I'll be playing that a lot with my best friend, so maybe I'll make some community posts talking about it, but if you are seeing this after Zeta A is out, spoiler free, how do you like it? And did you play Legends Arceus? And if so, how is that holding up? You know? Because they're very different games, but is it holding up to your expectations? I don't think Zeta A is going to hold up to my expectations, but I think it'll be fun, and I think it'll be different, and I think it's not Scarlet and Violet. And at this point, I think that's all we can ask for. Even if it runs like butter on the Switch too, it's still held back by sadly being Scarlet and Violet. And I say this with so many hours on that game, you know, 2-3 boxes of shinies. I love Scarby, but it is the game that it is, and we kind of can't avoid that. Man, yeah, there's like a super small patch of Badlands in the middle here that I don't think I'm... Tomato? Cool! I don't think I'm gonna be able to get anything interesting to spawn here. I do love Grubbin, Charjabug, Vikavolt, though. I might grab this Charjabug. Or this Grubbin, yeah. I think Peckle Oko it, so I'll Shadow Sneak. And then catch him in a green ball. I do love Vikavolt. I'm not a huge fan of most of the bug types, but I do love Vikavolt. I love him a ton. And I don't usually get an electric type. And bug would be great to bring to dark type fights. Nice. Congrats, Dartrix. We have adopted our smallest new little son, even though he's actually kind of huge. Wow, he's so much bigger than I thought he was. He's so cute. Let's call him Grubber. Yeah. I love that for you, Grubber. Maybe we'll give you a name change when you evolve, but I think it's fine to keep fighting a few more trainers. It's gonna be so long until we find land, I think. We should make use of what we've got growing here. Like those berries, which will inevitably go in the garbage because there's 400,000 berries. And I just want to like talk about the model for a second. The modeling team just absolutely kills it. Every single individual who models for Cobblemon, everybody who has been working in all of the packs, like all of the mons, I think. Ooh. Like all the mons, I think is the name of the resource pack they use primarily. Just such good work. If you guys were unaware, Cobbleverse now has... Oh my gosh, Finnegan. Whoa. Cobbleverse now has every single Pokemon in it. So like all 1,000 something, all of them. And even like the new Megas that we got from C to A are here already. Oh, level 28? Wow. That's awesome. Ooh, and the Delphoxite. I don't know if we win this, though. We don't have great coverage against fire. Maybe Gauntlet? Here. Yeah. I think we should be okay with a few mud slaps. Unless the fire spin goes. That was a grit. Shoot. Ooh, good miss. We get 1 more. 9 more points of damage off. Oh, fire spin missed again. Wow. Holy smokes, Scarlet. Your mud slaps are crazy. I'm sorry you died to fire spin, but that went way better than I thought it would. Ooh, that's a witch blood. I think. Is that your name, sweetie? Oh, it's a Wimpod. I love, because if I'm correct, that evolves into the large, like, bug samurai-esque Pokemon, Guzmas. I cannot remember his name, but I love him. A good miss on the fire spin. We might have this if it keeps missing. I think we're... Wow! Oh my good lord, thank the heavens. I think we're good. I'd love that to catch in a luxury ball. Please. Please, Father. Oh. Oh, we tanked that flame charge, though. I could catch it in a dusk since it's night. Nice. Wow. Wow, that's huge. That's so cool. We can't even use Fennekin yet until we beat Brock because of the level cap, but that is amazing. Wow. Gonna name him Fenrir. Fenrir the Fennekin, eventually the Delphox. That is freaking awesome. Thank the Lord. Starter, it was a fire type. That's huge. That's awesome. I'm glad we stuck around for a little bit. There's also a Sizzlipede, which is really cool. And I am still thinking about that Growlithe because he's rock type. Which, like, would be better than nothing, but I think we'll just head out. I think it's probably good to get headed towards Brock, because Dartrix is at level cap, and I fought Skarmory. Wow. I fought Brock enough times to be pretty confident in saying that he's not a problem if we've got a good grass lead. I'd be more comfortable if I was also able to, sorry about that, also able to hit up a Mudbray. But I know we'll add a Mudbray to the party eventually. And if we can get Brock out of the way, then we can open the door to raising our level cap and having some Pokemon be ready to evolve. Speaking of, we should probably raise Grubber and Gollet's levels up. I don't know what they're super effective against, so I'm not super sure what to pit them up against. But I bet a Magikarp is always a good bet. Oh, you know Mud Slap, that's huge. Yeah, this is great. Get it. Why does that Magikarp no tackle? I did not think they could learn a move that wasn't Splash. Wait, that's... he's not using it anymore. That's crazy. That's so interesting. Why would he tackle once and then give up? That's so funny. Good job, Grubber. So yeah, I know Bug is good against Dark. I'm not super sure what else it's good against, so we might just take easy pickings. As long as I know that, like, he's not going to get OHKO'd if I send him in a battle, so. Because we can send Dartrix out. Or Dartrix in first, and then, or Grubber out first, and then swap Dartrix in. That is probably a good idea. Like, I'm looking at that, Kingler. 32. I think this is fine. Yeah, we're okay. We're okay. We've got synthesis. There's a one of the elemental monkeys out there. I love the elemental monkeys. I think it's the second Evo too. I don't think I've ever seen the second Evo in the wild. I don't want to stray from this battle and lose it, but I do want to get a little closer because I want that monkey to stay there. I think we go for the synthesis here. That was great. I was gonna say Razor Leaf will probably kill, but Kingler is very good at protecting. Okay, yeah, and I think even if he were to use whatever move it was that did damage, I think we're chilling. That should be a lot of EXP for, yes, little Grubber. Even going to give Grubber some defending. Some Oranges, very good early game. Wow, this is awesome. Jungle is pretty rare. I think I'll grab some jungle wood. Should have grabbed an iron axe or a stone axe while I had the ability to, but I think we might have, yes, we have iron actually. That's awesome. We can go ahead and make an iron axe, which is huge. And I'll make an iron pick as well. And then get some more sticks. Awesome. Cool. That is just the first Evo, but I totally thought it was the second stage. We don't have a water type to take, and he's level 31. Wow, okay. Hello, Panseer. I adore the monkeys. I really, really adore the elemental monkeys. A lot of people don't, and I think I get it. I think because they're kind of just monkeys with like funny hairdos, Kecleon. But I really like them. There is something that I find so cute and so charming about them just being monkeys, hanging out, being monkeys. I really like them. I think they're friends, and I think this trainer is experimenting with a caving side job because I cannot find this man. Yeah, there he is. What's up? Good place to get some coal. And copper, you'll see me grabbing it occasionally because it is actually good for something. Thank Cobblemon for using the ore Minecraft gave us. I know the copper update is out now, and that's very cool, but copper is used for a majority of early level Pokeballs, and then even some like mid-level, like 2x catch rate Pokeballs, or some special balls will still use copper. So it's abundant, but we're gonna want to pick it up when we see it. Until we have enough of it that we don't have to worry about it. Let's fight this guy and then go hit the jungle temple. And let's put Grubber out first. And we'll need to put Fenrir away so they don't notice I have someone over level cap. And get very upset with me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's the bug off of the century. Let's get him. Nice. I know bug is strong against something else. I just can't remember what else it's strong against. No, maybe it is just strong against dark. I didn't think so, though. I will have to scrub off my mental type chart and kind of keep that on hand. I definitely might print something out and keep it so that I can look at it out of the corner of my eye because I'm on one monitor. Haver. I don't... Wow. I do not have 2 monitors, and frankly, I do not have the space for 2 monitors. Very small desk, so... That was huge! And Grubber's... Oh! Let's get him out of this grimy, dark cave and into his natural habitat so he can become a slightly larger Grubber. Are you ready, buddy? Oh, and there's his dad's out there. There's a Vikavolt out there. Papa Grubber. Huh? I'm so sorry, why did you shrink? Why did you shrink by 400,000%? What happened, Grubber? I didn't know Pokemon could get smaller when they evolve. Maybe that's a bug? Was Grubbin's model? Maybe he's not supposed to be that big? Hi, Vikavolt. Oh, I'm so sorry. What's that, Vikavolt? Vikavolt. I've been saying that wrong the entire time. My deepest condolences. I see a town also, southwest over there. Maybe we head out into that town and then call it for the day. Oh, this is a this is like a... This might be a structure that I am not familiar with and don't want to risk dying to. So we might not we might not do that right now. I am interested in the Scolipede though. I love Scolipede. Hey bud. Male Venipede. You are kind of high level, but I think it's okay. It would be more okay if I could actually... Thank you. Cool. Yeah, this would be a cool catch, but not huge if we end up not catching. Ooh, that was good. I don't think Pluck will kill. Oh, I hope Pluck doesn't kill. Oh, Pluck might kill. Oh, oh! Oh, praise the Lord. Oh, what do we catch him in? He'd look cute in a heal ball. Yeah, why not? I'd like to have all our Pokemon in different balls as well. Yes! Oh, thank God. That's awesome. And he's ready to evolve into Whirlipede already. Oh my goodness! We've got 3 stage 2 Pokemon on our team already. We haven't so much just looked at Brock. Yes, my big wheel! Oh, he learned Iron Defense. That's so cool. Poison type is awesome. That's so freaking sick. Iron Defense partially lowers the defense stat, and do we have a Poison Tail? We are so sick. Low attack stat is terrible, but good special defense, good attack stat. I'm so sorry. Yeah, like good special defense and attack IVs. I think we're okay. You are so cool, buddy. I would say welcome to the team, but you are not going to be on the team doing anything for a hot few minutes. I would like to name everybody here, but I'm not sure who to name, like what to name. We have Gollet, Dartrix, and eventually our Scolipede. Yeah, I'm not risking that. It's not worth it. I've died to these structures too many times for it to be worth it. Hello, Pancham. So if you have an idea for Scolipede, Decidueye, Hisuian, or eventually Gollet evolution, drop it in the comments. That could be super sick to have some community named fellas. I will pick the first ones, but also the ones that I think are very cool and fit our little labs. This is also, unfortunately, such a small town, and even more unfortunately, this is, oh my gosh, what? Sorry, wait, hold on, what is... Hello? What? Wait, this is so sick. What is this place? This is freaking awesome. I totally thought this was just... Ooh, there's a Stuffle out there. I might... Stuffle's really rare. I'm gonna hit that Stuffle up real quick. Hopefully that Stuffle won't hit me. Hi. Cutest baby girl in the world. Can't be named Freddy Fazbear if you're female, so we'll need a different name. What's up, sweetie? Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Look at baby. Do you have your tag? Yes, you do. Oh, that's so cute. Dang, so we don't have a normal pink ball, so I'll probably catch stuffs in a pink ball. And just see if that works. Please? Please, Lord? Oh, that's okay. It's just gonna keep eating strength anyway, so... We've got a few Pokeballs, and that one almost caught, so... I think we just go again. Oh. Can't endure if I'm not hitting you with something, I'm so sorry. Come on, come on, come on. Oh. Alright. I will... switch into something that can do a little more damage. And by a little more, I mean literally any amount of damage at all. Ooh, bad crit on Grubber. That was rude. I know, right? Okay, yeah, that's good using Endure. I think we can even Razor Leaf a second time, especially if it's gonna endure. Oh. 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 Oh, there's another one. I should... it's okay. Let's go for the second stuff. Maybe they're not as rare as I thought. Maybe I just don't spend a ton of time in the jungle. It's a male, huh? Yes. Oh, Dartrix! Oh my gosh, how are you drowning in the ground? It'll probably kill Dartrix, which is okay. They'll take recoil damage. That's so weird. I do not want to flame charge when I'm... I think we'll just try catching it now that it's finally in the yellow. Nice, that's huge. We are definitely going to name him Freddy. We'll do Freddy, i.e. so it's a little less on the nose. And then it is dark and pouring, and we're in the middle of a densely populated jungle, so let's absolutely skidoobly dabble. I have never seen this. It's so beautiful. I've never seen this structure. I don't have any mods that add buildings that aren't Pokemon related, so... You guys go. I'm hoping that there is a Pokemon Center here. Hello, buddy. Excuse me. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, it's nothing super interesting. Let's manage the inventories just a little bit. Balls, wheat, food hasn't been an issue yet. I might have just not been getting hurt. I haven't been running much either. Yeah, I mean this loot's okay. Our first piece of armor is nice. Oh, wow. Iron armor. Cool. I'll have to figure out why my skin has the eyes of a terrifying black void creature, but... she's not supposed to. Man, this is so cool. Might be a fun place to live with all the like throw-offs for being able to fly, like fly landing points. This might be kind of cool to maybe build it down here, kind of home renovate one of the houses. Oh, emeralds are great. Those are, we can sell emeralds to make the Poké-Dollars, and they sell for like a billion million of them. So mid-game, emeralds are gonna be really nice. Wow. Wow, this is just so cool. So cool. See if we can head all the way up. Firework rockets, yeah. Okay. Definitely don't want to fall from here, though. Like, yeah, thanks, genius, but fall damage is shockingly more dangerous than it seems. I have died to fall damage, I think twice. I've lost a hardcore Pokemon world to just dying of fall damage. I think it might be cool to live here, because we've got a landing and then a second floor. As long as this is actually like a floor. It's just so small. So I think we actually wouldn't have a ton of space to do anything with. I am intrigued by the fact that there's no waystone or anything. Oof. It's water though, I could probably jump down there. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Ultimately very cool, but with no waystone and only the bottom floor even really having anything worth accessing. I think it's a structure we'll pass on, but ultimately very cool. And probably a cool place to come and build something later when we have the liberty of being able to do that. Yeah, okay, so those are the angry particles. He played them for like a frame, and he's not mad anymore though. What a goat. But they will have like visible particles above their head when they're mad. And they are fast. They are fast, and depending on like their actual speed and attack stats, they actually do more damage or are faster. So we've got to watch out for like legendaries or rare spawns, Pokemon that are canonically very aggressive. We just want to be a little more careful about. Good job, Gullet. Brock is still pretty far. We kind of can't even see him. I think we maybe head out. Land in Brock's domain. Sweep him. And then call that a wrap. It would have been nice to have a ground type, but the biomes just have not been kind to us at all. There's Misty's gym. You can see that. We'll make a waypoint over there. Ooh, there is some savannah, actually. I went to take a quick hoppity detour and go grab a mudbray. Oh, Dragalge, what? And there's a Marini, too. I very like Marini. Are you level 21? Male? Let's get it. Okay. I think we should be good to take this with Marini, or with Grubber too. Ooh. Okay, well, recover. I'm getting flashbacks to that Pokemon we fought earlier, whose sweet name I've already forgotten, that just kept life doing itself. Is it Cherim in the water? No, it's Dragalge's head. It's a shame Recover can't miss. No poison. I think we swap out there so he doesn't lose the EXP. It's sweet little Sandshrews just walking around right in my ears. Might Shadow Sneak a few times. Yeah. Man, this is tough. There's a Lapras out there. Wow. That would be freaking awesome. Please don't recover. Okay, yeah, Venoshock, of course that's the move. Baby does not miss. Got a little bit of yellow on him, so let's Let's just get in there. Let's just throw a ball. I think when he evolves into Togepex, he still has the yellow on him, so... Please don't use recover. Wide guard is awesome. I'm gonna Shadow Sneak again. Please don't use recover. Venoshock is fine, especially when it misses. Thank you. This could be it. I'm really not loving being in the water. Nice. Huge. Awesome. That's super, super cool. Hello, Dartrix. We've got another poison type, which isn't... Heck? That's crazy. Poison... We don't really need another poison type. I might just take Marini when we need water coverage. But I like Marini a lot, so who knows? Maybe Marini will stay on a part of the teaming. Oh my gosh, I was going to the savannah. I forgot. That's why I swung around there. And then I got sidetracked by the Dragalge and the Marini. Oh, there's a freaking Togepex right there. We can also get a... Hello, Clobbopus. We can get a Waystone here. I believe every single Gimme Gold Tower has a Waystone. So we'll be able to grab that and use that to go teleport to the Pokemon Center, which is very cool. And then we can take it with us and put it at Brock's place. We just have to not die getting up there or coming down, because it is very easy to fall down from these. It's kind of the point of them, is to be a hazard. Because Gimme Ghoul is a hazard, as much as I love that little freaky man. Yeah, there's some Gimme Gold. He also loves leaving his towers incomplete, so we will need to make some ladders. That is not how you make a ladder. I was so close, though. Is that not how you make a ladder? What? Okay. Am I nuts? No, I'm not nuts. That is not how you make a ladder. And that has never been how you make a ladder. Go to Winden. Heal up. Grab a Mudsdale at the Savannah. I'm going to take this with us. Sort our inventory a little bit. Let's go grab a Mudsdale at the Savannah. And then go find Brock and turn him into Swiss cheese. Hopefully. I am hoping everything, hello Ladybug, will be totally funky-dory. I think it'll be okay. It's you. Hey. Okay. We are here looking for a horse. Giraffe is pretty close. There are a few Pokemon here that can aggro, but we don't have the iron to make a shield. I thought that was a Virizion. So we're just looking for a horse. Mudbray specifically. Okay, well that's not a horse. It is bipedal though. Thank you. And although I think Rhyhorn is a horse, people have debated me on that before. There's a Zeepstrika, who is not the horse we are looking for. Just smelt up our one coal. Yeah, there's a mudbray. We are looking for the one that specifically has, I think it's own tempo, or own tempo is the terrible one, and I get them confused every single time. I think own tempo is the good one. It is the one where he, every time he is hit, he will raise his defenses. That is the nature we're looking for, so not like this can be a one and done. I hope it can be a one and done. We're looking for hopefully male. Female, that's okay, if you have the right nature. Marini sadly does not freaking know a water type move, so... I don't know if a super effective Razor Leaf crits. I think it does. I'm glad it missed. Applin alert. Okay, it does not have the right nature. We will be smoking it. And rolling for another one. Thank you so much, my beautiful friend. Let's go check out this mudbray. Nope, that's Young Goose. Oh, I'm blind. Sorry. Hello, level 30 mudbray. You are male. What's your ability? We will never find out. That is low-key a waste. We can take another stomp, though. Super effective. Oh, wrong ability again. Dang. Okay, that might sweep my marine. Ooh. Uh-oh. Please don't. Okay. Well. That was not great. That was indeed, one could say, very not good. Hello, Mudbray. I think we might be here for a while. I'm gonna put this waystone down and use this to cheese getting back to the Pokemon Center. What was that spawned right next to me? I guess I'll only know if I watch the footage back. So, we're also, I would like it to be under 25, or like 25 or under, so that I can actually use it. How did he get all the way up there? What a funny little guy. You're so cute, dude. That's fine. I put you in my brain, Pokédex. That's what's most important. Crazy to run into two mudbrays both with the wrong nature. Might go level Grubber up somewhere. While we wait for a mudbray to spawn. There's a bee barrel. Ah. sea dots. Miltank. Miltank's awesome because Miltank is the only way to get milk, I think, because you can milk it. Especially if you put it in your ranch, because there's a block that you can put down that acts kind of like a ranch, and you can let them kind of roam around. And Miltank, I believe you can milk like a cow, and that's your way to get milk in this game, which is very cool. I love when the Pokemon are worked into the gameplay like that. Feels very authentic. What feels not as cool as Miltank being milked like a cow is Mudbray not spawning at all. Like, I didn't even want to take the level 31 because we wouldn't have been able to use it in the fight against Brock. There is a village over there. Maybe since this is proving to take a little bit longer, because this is quite a small savannah, we grab Mudbray and then tackle Brock next. Speaking of Mudbray, are you the right... You're under level. Are you the right gender? You're not, but are you the right ability? Come on, baby. Raise your defense. No! There is another one down there. Alright. Let's go check this one. Hello, horse. What are you? Underlevel? Male? Are you the right nature? Oh, not nature. Are you the right? Do you raise your defense when I hit you? Yes! That's our boy. That's our big, beautiful horse. And he's gonna be with us the rest of the game, baby. Let's take our muddy boy. Absolutely awesome. This is such a cool team. Poison, water, ground, ghost, bug, electric, and then solo ground, grass flying. That'll be grass fighting. So cool. Let's go grab our waystone. Wherever I put that, it was very smart of me to just put it in the middle of the plains and leave it unmarked. I am incredibly smart. And then let's go hit up that town, which I know has a Pokemon Center, and also has a waystone in it. And then I think we could go... Ooh, Kaparaja! And then I think we could go crush Brock and call it GG for this time. This has been fun, though. Very relaxing. Hello, Mianfu. Mianshao? Mianfu. It's kind of hard to talk to yourself, right? But I get to talk with Jesus, right? So I'm not talking to myself. He's always here. And I'm talking to the 1-2 people that end up jiving with this and watching this long. And I just think that's so cool. I don't know. Another big shout out to anyone who has gotten this far. We are getting close to wrapping up. Premier Ball's awesome sauce. I haven't had a need for food, so I do super think the food thing is broken, or I've just been doing an insanely, inhumanly epic job at not taking any saturation loss. Like, maybe it's because I'm sleeping. But there's the waystone. So we will grab this. This is Los Platos. Yep. Yes, it is. And then this is the Pokemon Center house, I believe. it would be if I could get into it past the beautiful great green fall. Are you kidding me? Okay, this is not the Pokemon Center house anyway. Free landscaping work, you're welcome. Hey guys. Is there not a Pokemon Center here? Well, Shuckles. That's alright. I know that. I know Brock has a, Pokemon Center, so we'll just go head out to Brock's place. This was great, though. This was a great pit stop. I am absolutely struggling with my inventory. That is going to be such a huge running thing, though. Never, ever, ever having inventory space. Which is okay. And I've kind of come to understand that. And as we get past the first gym, and I feel our Pokemon are a little higher level, we'll be able to feel a little more equipped to, like, go into the mines. And grab some materials. Is this another village? No, it's a witch hut. So. Nothing in here, I don't think. No, we're good. And I believe... So, you can ride on Pokemon if they are big enough or, like, rideable. I will take these roses. Thank you so much. And I do believe that Hisuian Decidueye is a ride Pokemon, so once we've gotten like 2 or 3 badges, he'll be able to evolve. What is that? Sorry to get distracted, folks. That is... I can't quite see it yet, but it's huge. Is this Ash's house? This would be nuts if this was Ash's house. Not a huge fan of the giant crater in the way. Mints, though. We should grab these. I do not know what the mint colors do, so I kind of just grab them all until I know. Oh my gosh, is that a woodland mansion? What? No, it couldn't be, though. It's freaking, we're not even close to a dark oak forest. What? This can't be huh? I am so flabbergasted. This is... Goodness, a little precarious. We are going to go grab this waystone from this Gimme Ghoul Tower and leave a waystone at whatever this structure is. Because like it looks like a woodland mansion, but there is no reason in the high heavens that a woodland mansion should be spawning like a trillion blocks away from Dark Oak. This is so interesting. Hello. Gimme Ghoul, I come not for your money. Not yet. We will get to that, but I do come for your beautiful little waystone. Huh. Yeah, there it is. Awesome sauce. Okay. That is so... We can take that full damage. Oh, that's so incredibly interesting. I mean, it's still, like, on the way to Brock, yeah. I'm so freaking confused. Hello, Golbat. Please don't be aggro. You're so funny looking. I love you. Thank you. I'm so confused. There's like an extra nub on the front of the structure, so I'm wondering if that is... Yeah, there's like more right here. Oh, yeah, because this seems like a very smart thing for me to be doing. Huh, okay. So that chest is normal. Diamonds? Huge? Insanely huge? That's freaking awesome. We can probably put some of our... Probably all of our balls even, because we can open our backpack whenever. That's... awesome. Yeah, I'll take the Galarica wreath too. I'm not interested in seeing what that powered minecart's doing. Thanks. Thanks for trying, I guess. So this is unrelated. This is just like a woodland temple that spawned next to the woodland mansion. I am astonished and lost. Why isn't Brock here? I mean, he's close enough. He could be rocking a woodland mansion. Oh, there's a freaking Waystone right here. Never typed in my life. That's so... I mean, the loot sucks in these. It kind of always has. So honestly, I'm not even going to touch it. I'm gonna focus on getting a Brock. Breaking my legs. But man, that's wild. I'm glad I caught that on camera. Like that. I think when we have a mount that can fly, we should come back to that, because the fact that that has not spawned in Dark Oak makes me wonder if that's a modded mansion, which means the loot drops would be very different. Galarian Zigzagoon. Oh. Nice, okay. And if the loot drops are different, that's very much worth it. And could be a super cool structure. Maybe we live in there. That's such a cool place. It's free of hostile mob spawning because hostile mobs don't spawn in this version, so we wouldn't have to worry about having to clean it out of mobs and always being on edge about a pillager spawning in there. That could be sick. Actually, I think we might do that. Hello, Pidgey. I should be registering Pokemon as I go, instead of just pink Floette, instead of just walking past them. Oh, 2 pink Floettes. Hi, guys. Hello? Hi, here you are. Flabebe. I don't really need another grass, but thank you, Flabebes. We are super close. I think even with Mudbray being a little underleveled, we're super okay. Yeah, I see the gym. Okay. And it's right next to a town! And a Gimme Ghoul Tower. How sick is that? So nice to just listen to the music sometimes. Speaking of nice, that's the department store. That's nuts awesome. Hello, Glamio. Looks so mad. That's awesome. Department store is fetched. Such a hard find. I'm really glad we ended up running into one of these big cities early on. They're just so abundant with everything. Man, that's sick. Alright. Hello, Brock. I come bearing good news for me, bad news for you. Maybe good news for you. How would you like to be unemployed? Yeah, broccoli. Let's take a look at Mudbray's moveset before we get in there. We are a high physical attacker with, wow, high attack IV is freaking awesome. Adamant, huge, super huge. Hello, Brock 2. Cool. So this is the first battle. This is gonna be pretty easy. I'm really not concerned about this one. We are going to lead with Mudbray. Actually, I'm going to lead with Gollet for the EXP because his Geodude almost always goes into a Protect right off rip. So this will just get us the EXP in a swap. Oh, Bulldoze, cool. We should be able to Oko sweep. Onyx might be a small problem, but I think we still 2-tap him, and with our defense raising. Yeah, I'm not super worried. Even if we were so slow, that does not matter because of how high our defense is. Mudbray is freaking goated. Geodude will probably go into a Protect. I did not put Iron Defense on, so I will take the time to swap Grubber and get him some level. Oh, you bulldozed. That's... I mean, that's fine. Yeah, now we Protect. Come on, Grubber, get him. Yeah. Good job. Let's put Mudbray back in there. Ooh, Rock Tomb missed. Huge. That's fine. So it seems like he'll Protect every time if somebody is in battle already. And because we hit him once, his Sturdy was ineffective. Yeah, go ahead. You can double kick me. That's fine. Go through your tiny, itty bitty little feet. That's it. First gym is super easy. One video in, and we have gotten one badge. Absolutely awesome. Thank you, Brock. Congratulations, everybody. Nobody leveled from that, which is very odd. We're gonna go ahead and go into town. Do some looting. And then wrap up. A level cap should now be 30. Yeah, so it's gonna go up by 5 until we're like 4 gyms in, and then I think it goes up by 10. So, like, we'll get capped at 45, and then instead of going... Like, it'll go from, like, 40 to 45 instead of 40 to 50, and then it'll go 50. 45 to 55. Like I've never said numbers before, ever. This house, if anybody here is playing Cobbleverse, this house is good. He has just a nuts amount of literally everything in it. There's so many chests here. The eject button is new also. I have not seen it, and they certainly want me to see it. Main event for pods we don't need. Fortune 2? That's fortunate that we found that. Thank God. A lot of book and quill. They just recently rebalanced the... Oh, Silk Touch. Holy smokes. They just recently retouched the... like, loot pools for a lot of these buildings, so I'm actually not sure what's in them anymore. A lot of paper is the answer. We will grab that protection book as well. Ooh. Choice Band is... I don't like Choice Band, but I know it's very good. So I will grab Choice Band. This plays off of, like, the way Pokemon officially works. So, Pokefinder. Pog. So if there is, like, an actual Pokemon build that you think is very good, that works competitively, that you're like, oh, we should try that, hit me up, and we can warp scroll, try and build something off of that. I'm gonna try and get Gollet up to everyone's level. Heck yeah. Very nice. First building was a total success. Oh, it's a backpack? A backpack? What? That's amazing. A honey bottle, that's also huge for when we get an Applin. Which, I'm realizing, another backpack! What the flip? I'm realizing we could have gotten an Applin when I saw one on map and just ignored it. We don't, okay, this is like great and all, but we don't need, I don't think this many backpacks. Is that Penny? Is that the Fire Emblem Switch protect? But yeah, I mean, that's huge. We were just in that house. This is the same house, but different. If the holder becomes infatuated, the Pokemon that the holder is in love with becomes infatuated as well. Fascinating. Another new held item, I think. We should take all of the books and paper we can for enchanting, because there really is not a good way to get Shell Belt awesome. Not a great way to get leather. So, any books we get are going to be huge. Feathers, I don't know if there's really a use for them, but because they're a mob drop, I'm going to hoard them. Loaded dice. Nice. I don't think I've ever ran loaded dice on anybody. I hope you guys are enjoying Looting Simulator, because that's kind of what these big towns are. And it's very nice every now and then to take a break and just loot stuff. Oops, oops, okay. Yeah, I could be down here, that's fine. It's a nice house. Sorry I'm coming in here and looting it. Alright, inventory is immediately a problem. I think We can put all Pokeballs in one backpack. I think that's totally fine. Pokeballs and apricorns. And then maybe this will be like held items and stuff. And then my main backpack, I'll probably make that my Pokemon backpack, but then this will be like just for Minecraft items. Because funnily enough, in this mod pack you get Minecraft items less than you get Pokemon items. Less Minecraft and more Pokemon. Pokefinder is really huge. Coal house, kind of subpar loot, but that's fine. Oh! Thank you, Lord, that I complained and you immediately gave me something beautiful. Fairy feather, yeah, we'll take that. I do want this lectern, actually. But there's a Lyranthus outside. Another Pokemon that I think is quite underrated. Cool. That was some very good loot. Thank you very much. Very good loot house. Should hit the Pokemon Center. It's usually also got very good loot. Hello, Lyranthus. And we have to beat... Actually, no, because our level cap is 30. We can put everybody on our team now. Yeah, heck yeah. Lodestone is cool. That's a strawberry sweet fruit, creamy. Lucky egg. Ooh, nice. That is lucky. We'll name this Subscriber Town. I will be exceptionally confused the next time I go to teleport. And I'm like, sorry. Literally, what is Subscriber Town? Put that away. Cool. The loot table balancing is actually really nice. And I really like it. I feel like I'm getting a lot of items that I otherwise have not gotten or would not really have access to, which is very nice. Ah, and this is the... Hey, Tandem Mouse! Do I survive that jump? You do too! Nice! I don't think I need the held item. I think we will loot this house and then call it quits. Because this house is a pretty big loot bundle. Okay, or it's just a lot of paper. Oh, wow. Okay. Or it's just a ridiculous amount of paper. Oh, they removed the barrels up at the top as well. Another Pokefinder. I only need one of those. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh, a Pokenap. Wait, that's huge. That's freaking awesome. That's so cool. Those are so expensive. But I do want to take these items, actually. Yeah. Choice Scarf. Again, not sure when I would use the choice items, but I will take them because I know they're usable. Woohoo! This is awesome. All this string. Not something I'd usually be stoked about, but string is so hard to get in a mod pack that does not spawn spiders. It's pretty good. The loot is not super unbalanced anymore, which does make this a little bit harder, but understandably so. We will take that backup Pokerod. This is a very nice house as well. Well, I think that's gonna be it. We got a lot done, swamped through Brock, found a very big, very interesting village that has the department store. We got some good loot. We got a good team. Some of them still need names. Waggles eyebrows. And yeah. I think just cleaning up this last one right here. I think that's gonna be it. Thank you guys for coming along on the journey with me. Joining us, me, the Skitty, and our current team of Gollet, Dartrix, Lil Grubber, Whirlifeed, Mudbray, and Fenrir the Fennekin. Thank you all so much for showing up, and I hope to see you all in the next one. If anybody is planning to play Zeta A coming out soon, I hope you all enjoy it. I hope everybody has a weekend that is amazing and a week that is even better. God bless you. Stay safe. And peace out.